Hey man, it's the 2023 not quite Motorcycle Expo. It is the Boat Sport and Travel Show. Cindy, what do you think about what's going on?
It's pretty cool. There's a lot of people out here, a lot of stuff out here, so it's pretty cool. The ABATE's out here and Miracle Ride's out here, so come on out anyway.
Exactly. And this year they're open this weekend, and then they're going to be closed for Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday, the 22nd, they reopen, and it runs through Wednesday through Sunday. So still got plenty of time to come down here and check it out. And there's also some travel trailers. So there's going to be toy haulers here for those people that can afford toy haulers. So, I think we're going to go have a good time. Speaking of a good time, you never hear that to intro a lawyer commercial, but Leidendorf Law, I'm telling you what, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing this show right now. So thank you so much, Leidendorf Law, for what you do, not only for Steel Horse Thunder, but for what you do for the motorcycle community. Cindy, let's go find out what's going on over at ABATE and see what else we can look into.
Let's go.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
Hey, big shout out to Crambo's out in Greencastle. Man, if you're looking for paint work, mechanical work, or accessories, they have everything you need out in Greencastle. It's Crambo's. You know what they say, they'll get you noticed. Hey man, we're up here at the 2023. I know it's the Boat Sport and Travel Show. Normally we would have the Motorcycle Expo this year. Unfortunately, not everybody has stuff to bring out, so therefore it was canceled again. But I noticed you guys are set up here with the Ducati stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to play very ignorant here. I don't know a whole lot about Ducatis, so tell me a little bit about what the Ducati brand brings.
Yeah, absolutely. The nice thing is Ducati comes from a heritage of racing, and they have a strong history of racing. One of the big things is, over the years, they've really pushed towards diversifying, not just being race bikes anymore. And so when everybody has that connotation like, oh, they're just a super expensive sport bike, they've really pushed a lot towards adding the Scrambler lineup, like the Scrambler 1100, the Scrambler 800s, and it's really brought a lot of diversity to the brand. So,
because I gotta tell you, when you say Ducati, I'm thinking it's the MotoGP. I'm thinking those kind of bikes. That's all I think about. So it is kind of cool. They have a little bit of diversity now.
Absolutely, and that's the nice thing is the average retail price of a Ducati is about $18,000 when you go across all the model lines. The cool aspect of the racing heritage is the fact that they bring all that racing technology even down into the Scrambler line. So the Scrambler has cornering ABS, which if you have that panic situation mid-corner, you can actually stab the brakes and have the ability that the ABS system will know how much brake that it can apply mid-corner. Goes against all logic, but it works. And it's from the MotoGP and racing heritage that they have. That's when you even get traction control on some of the super bikes. That's direct link from MotoGP technology. Predictive traction control. So it makes the bikes incredibly safe.
That's pretty cool. I just got to say, because I love all motorcycling. I like it whether it's I say it all the time. I've got Harley in the garage. I've got Buells in the garage. I've got Hondas in the garage. So I like all motorcycles. And quite honestly, at my age now, when I get on a what I would call a crotch rocket or a sport bike, I can't last very long on them. I just can't. I don't last that long on a big bagger anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of have to pick and choose. But I'm starting to look into the adventure bikes right now, because that kind of is starting to appeal to me a little bit. Now, do you guys do anything like that?
Absolutely. Actually, personally myself, I have a 2018 Multistrada Enduro currently. And actually trading it in towards the new Multistrada V4 Rally. So new model, they're coming out. The great thing about adventure bikes is they're designed for off-road, so any of the potholes that you throw at, it really doesn't care because it's designed for off-road suspension. So you have electronic suspension on the Multistradas. You also have forward and rear-facing radar. So you have active cruise and blind spot detection. So that's an industry leader for motorcycle. So that's
pretty awesome. Because no slam against Harley. Like I said, I ride a Harley too. But Mine's 23 years old. You know, there's no technology. The fact that it has round wheels, that's as far as the technology goes with a Harley. You know, nowadays, I won't say that about the new ones, but the older Harleys, there's very little, but in a sense, it made it easy to work on too. So, but no, that's really cool. I don't know. I'm looking around here. There's quite a difference in all the different bikes out here. What's your biggest seller?
For Ducati specifically, the adventure bikes, so the Multistrada, as well as their sport bikes. You know, that's kind of the full end, and then everything else sells pretty well. The Monster segment does incredibly well as well, as kind of that entry level and, you know, fun for the person that's been riding for years. It's a lightweight bike. The previous generation of the Monster was a 821. They dropped 40 pounds off of it and kept the same horsepower. So that's a huge improvement.
So if somebody wanted to come look at one, where do they find you?
So we have 2 locations. We have one in Cleveland, Ohio, and then we also have one here in Brownsburg, Indiana. So, yep.
Right on. Well, I mean, I may be coming out there at some point in time here in Indiana and taking a look at the adventure bike, because I'm just finding at my age, I feel more comfortable. If I'm off-road, the tree's not going to move. If I hit the tree, it's my fault.
Yep.
When I'm out on the road, good chance it's not going to be my fault, because I'm not a hot rodder, so it's going to be somebody else that just doesn't see me. And let's face it, motorcycles are hard to see on the road. So at my age, adventure bike, off-ride, or off-road riding and stuff, that's kind of more my. I think I'm leaning that way, and it's pretty cool people I've met now on these adventure stuff. They're pretty cool people. So, hey man, Leidendorf Law, personal injury lawyer. I tell you, Leidendorf Law has been a part of this show, a major part of this show, for 20 years. Thank you so much, Leidendorf Law, for what you've done for Steel Horse Thunder and all the riders.
So Pat, we're here at the Boat Sport and Travel Show, and this is ABATE. Tell me what's going on back here with these kids.
This is our Tiny Todd Adventure. Give the kids a chance to go out and get on a motorcycle and with the training wheels. Great exposure for the kids, and that's what we're doing out here.
Well, you know, it's pretty cool. I love seeing these little kids out here on these bikes, and the ones over there with their helmets on. That's pretty cool. Tell me about ABATE and what you guys do.
ABATE's a motorcycle rights foundation. We fight for motorcycle rights, motorcyclist rights in the state. We also do a lot of charity work.
Now, I know you guys have the riding course, and people do they come here to sign up for it, or where do they go?
They can come out here while we're out here during the Boat Sport and Travel Show and sign up here, or they can go on abateofindiana.org and sign up online.
Very cool. Now I want to ask you, I know you guys do the beginner's course to learn how to ride, but you guys also do a course after you've rode that you can go on, right?
Yes, there is another course that Advanced Riders Course. That's the one where you take it on your own motorcycle. The beginners classes we provide the smaller motorcycles for.
Okay. So if you do the advanced class, though, you can ride your own motorcycle in it?
Yes, you have to.
You have to?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So if you want to do the advanced class, you better get out here and do it, because you get to do it on your own bike. And I think everybody kind of needs that after you've been riding a while.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yes, yes.